telling me.
I am telling you.
Hello there. I'm the original good game.
And I'm a shitty HD remake. And you're watching the 4th episode of the unsQuare sQuarecaSt. Andy, smashified voice us in.
James. Andrew.
In
space.
Perfect. All right. This week, we are yelling into the microphone. We
Can you
are.
tell we're doing a test? Ah!
No, we're not doing a test. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Anyway, what's today's episode?
Today's topic: fetch, trading, and collection quests in video games. Boy, howdy, are there a lot of them. Banjo and Kazooie's completely built out of them. That's a thing he told me not to say before we started, but I said it anyway. All right, Andy, where do you want to start?
Let's lay some rules beforehand.
All right, we made a list, but we have stipulations.
These are quests where you have to gather an item or a series of items, and then once you get them, you have some sort of. Once you get those items where they need to be, you get some sort of reward. So, like.
The entire premise of the first Animal Crossing.
No. The bottles from Zelda. That's not really a fetch quest, because once you get all the bottles, you just have all the bottles.
Yeah, it's
and you don't have to get them all.
There's no real quest there. You just have bottles now. You can hold stuff.
And
Good job!
And the other thing is, none of these are story related. So, the Wind Waker Triforce thing. What else?
Any of the collection quests from Banjo and Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. These are also from games that we've played because, I mean, not together, like we've played games individually.
Things we know.
Things we know, exactly. Let's see, what else wouldn't count? Empty bottles, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. Would the 100 purple coins from the Super Mario Galaxy game?
That's a gray area, because...
You don't technically have to do the comet, but...
No, you technically don't have to get, like...
Every star.
Yeah, you don't have to get every star, so you can literally just skip past the purple coin things and just... Yeah, that's a gray area, so let's not bother.
Alright, fair enough. What about 100 yellow coins? Because that just gives you a 1-up. Does that count as a collection / fetch?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. The only thing is it's different in
each game.
Super Mario 64, because if you collect 100.
Don't bother with it then.
No, I'm just talking in games besides Super Mario 64.
Yeah, I know.
Because you get a star in Super Mario 64 for 100 coins. Fine. All right. Where do you want to start?
Wait, don't you do it in Sunshine too?
No. Maybe. Yes?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Let's not bother then.
Well, we'll do it. It applies to some games then. You're an ass. Go ahead.
So first one. Ocarina of Time, the Gold Skulltulas.
The Gold Skulltulas. Oh dear.
We're just gonna discuss like if it's good or bad or worth it or.
I think it's pretty worth it. I have no idea what the prize is, but I think it's worth it. Mostly because it's a very good game, and you should donate your entire life to it. Andy, chime in before I say something stupid.
The prize from getting all the Gold Skulltulas, all 100 spread out across Hyrule, is wallet upgrades, several rupees, and
a heart piece.
Heart piece and the Shard of Truth, I think it's called.
And
or the Stone of Truth.
Yeah, it's...
If you're not a 3D person.
Whoops.
If you're a wretched 2D individual, just over there on the wall.
Staring at us.
Freak.
Freak. Yeah, what he said.
So this one has plenty of rewards.
I think it's worth it.
Keep going back there.
Just put a yes next to it. I think it's worth it. The Gold Skulltulas in Ocarina of Time are worth it. I think so.
Plus, you're actually changing people's lives.
Yeah. You're
They're happy now, even
severing
though they
them.
still live in that really disgusting house.
Would the same go for the Majora's Mask?
Yeah.
Spider houses.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Yeah, because you are actually helping people, and you get cool prizes. The only thing is, those spider houses are fucking creepy. Like,
Yeah, they should move out.
just go away. We don't want you anymore. All right. Next.
The Bigoron sword.
The Bigoron sword. That is one giant runaround quest. I don't think that even counts as a fetch quest.
How not?
How does it count as a fetch quest?
You have to get an item for someone else to give you an item for someone else.
Oh, well, I
It's
guess
a trading sequence, which is kind of a fetch quest for this purpose.
I suppose that counts. All right. Worth it, not worth it. Because you don't really need the Bigoron sword. It's just longer range, bigger attack. You can't defend. It's like having a longer version of the Megaton hammer.
So yeah, it's worth it.
What? Okay.
I mean, Bigoron sword is kind of legendary in and of itself. Plus, gives you one more item to use in the final Ganon battle when you don't have the Master Sword.
You need the Master Sword, though.
You don't have it. Yes, of course. Yeah, you need it, but you don't have it.
Well, yeah, but then you got light arrows.
What if you run out of magic?
Then you got arrows.
Run out of arrows.
Bombs.
Run out of bombs.
Hookshot.
Did you really think I wasn't going to say that? Hookshot doesn't damage him.
I don't know. He's got this one then.
The Megaton hammer.
Oh, yeah, Megaton hammer. That exists.
Yeah, but the Bigoron sword is faster.
True. But the Megaton hammer is funner to kill stuff with.
Okay.
I
disagree.
Why?
'Cause it's a,
You are killing things with a giant hammer. I'll smash you with a giant hammer.
you are getting worked up. I have a giant sword.
I believe my hammer would win.
Longer, sharper, stabbier.
Mine.
The only way you could kill me is if you get me underneath this motion. The way I could kill you is this, or this, or this, or this, or this.
Not really. I have a side swipe too, and a spinning attack, and a jump strike.
Okay, spinning attack is essentially the same as swipe, and jump strike is still this.
Yeah, but it still causes an earthquake. We could do a whole sledge bro thing where the floor paralyzes you when I hit the ground.
That's not how that works.
You don't know that. He plays video games, but he doesn't play Logic.
Moving on.
Continuing on.
The Majora's Mask Stray Fairies.
Very worth it.
I didn't play Majora's Mask, so this is him.
The thing about the Stray Fairy Collection quests is you don't have to do them in any specific order. You don't have to do them to get to the next one. That's the only issue I have. Because you could just go to...
That's the only issue you have? Even
Yes.
though you just said it was a good thing?
It is a good thing. I like the quests overall, but the only problem I have with it is the fact that you don't have to do one before you do the other. So you could just go and
How's
do...
that a problem?
Because you can get the Great Fairy Sword without having to do anything. All you need is...
How is that a problem?
Because I think you should have to work for that kind of thing. It's like the Bigoron Sword.
Oh, because you're moral.
Yeah.
Disagrees with it. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like you should just hand the player this giant, amazing sword. It's like handing the player the Bigoron Sword when he's a kid. I mean... And allowing him to use it. There's probably a glitch that does that, right?
No.
Oh, well. It's like doing that. I mean,
Which is just so wrong.
albeit you have to beat the other temples to get to Akana Valley, but if you don't do the Stray Fairy Collection quest and you just do that one, then you just have a Great Fairy Sword. I think that's kind of... You are handing the player the win. How sad for you.
Alright, I disagree.
Fair enough.
Because there's more than just that prize. Keep in mind.
Yeah, there's more than that prize.
So is it worth all the prizes you can get from it?
Yes!
How many fairies do you have to collect?
15.
Are they well hidden?
Yes.
How do you catch them?
You touch them.
Can they run away?
No, they float around in a specific place, and if you use the Great Fairy's Mask, they'll fly to you. But if you don't, you have to go up and grab them.
Alright.
Some you need the Lens of Truth to get, some you have to... Some of them are just randomly... Like, in the Snowhead Temple. I don't care if you haven't played or you don't care.
I don't care, right? Shush.
There's a room with a hole in the ceiling. You have to shoot an arrow up there and a fairy comes down. How the hell would you ever figure that out? It just looks like a piece of the roof.
Well, you obviously did.
Yeah, because I had to look it up. I was missing a fairy and I couldn't figure out why or where it was, so I...
Fool!
So it showed a dude shooting an arrow in the ceiling. I was like, what? So I did, and the fairy came out. I was like, okay, well, how the hell was I supposed to know that one? So some of them are kind of arbitrarily hidden. Sorry, bad word. No. Andy?
Alright, the masks.
I say yes.
You understand the reward here, right?
The Great Deity's Mask.
The Fierce Deity, yes.
Yes, sorry. Fierce Deity's Mask. How could I mess that one
So you
up?
get all the masks throughout Majora's Mask, and they all have their own individual uses, but you can go through various...
Some are completely useless.
You go through various dungeons, and you get the Fierce Deity's Mask at the end of the game. Yay!
I think it's very worth it, because that... Why?
You can only use it in boss rooms.
And?
What's the point? You beat everything in the game already. So why have it?
Because the entire
It's
world...
just like the Heroes Charm in Wind Waker HD. Why have it when you don't need it anymore? Why place it
You have
in
to put that one on there.
Why place it in the exact part of the game where you don't need it anymore?
Well, the Majora's Mask is modeled for young Link. It's not modeled for an adult Link, which is how big Fierce Deity Link is.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
The entire world is modeled for young Link, not a taller Link. So having an adult Link he wouldn't be able to fit through doors and stuff.
So your argument is incorrect because it's actually built for all the NPCs, not for a small Link. Because you still have Epona.
Yeah,
So-
but you can't go through doors with Epona.
I know, but taller NPCs, bigger than Link, in his young form can go through doors.
Yeah, well, they're not
The thing
as
is,
big.
Fierce Deity is about 1.5 times the height of adult Link.
Then my argument still stands.
For the wrong reason.
For the right reason. So I think it's worth it.
I don't.
I think it is very worth it because...
All that effort of helping people and being at the right place in the right time, especially the Anju and Cafe thing, that long ordeal.
You have to do that fucking twice.
Yeah. That's not worth a mask you can only use 5 times.
Or more. Depending on how many times you fight the bosses.
5 unique times.
The only problem the only argument I see in your favor is the fact that it just chops the final boss in half. Basically, you are God fighting a bug.
Yeah, so you get
Like,
the whole enjoyment.
you saw my stream, right?
Yeah.
I beat Majora's Mask, the entirety of the battle, in a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Not even that!
So the enjoyment you get from being a fierce deity in a boss room is quickly diminished by the fact that
Everything dies!
you're a fierce deity in a boss room.
Yeah, you're basically a giant knight fighting a tiny knight. There was a thing there, I promise.
Hopefully you get it.
Yeah. It's just... I like it. I think it's awesome. The only problem I have with it is the fact that bosses are no longer bosses.
And you can only use them in boss rooms, so...
It's just... It really cuts everything down. It's kind of depressing. Like, you get it, you think it's awesome, you use it in a boss room, you're like, that was a boss? Are you sure? There's no second pot. Except Georg. You can't use it against Georg. You have to use the Zora
Oh,
Mask.
then 4 unique times.
Yeah, 4 unique times. That's the only boss that... I hate Georg. Georg always freaks me out. Anyway, so I think it's worth it.
Nope.
Andy says no.
You keep presenting arguments as to why it isn't. New Super Mario Brothers.
What about
Star Coins?
those exist in there? Oh yeah, the 3 star coins. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did your heart just die a little bit?
Oh boy.
Andy's dead, everybody.
I have been. The star coins from the new Super Mario Brothers series.
I believe they are worth it in the first game. The very first new Super Mario Brothers on a Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo DS.
The only thing you can do with them is purchase touchscreen backgrounds.
Shit. Well.
And unlock Toad houses.
And save your game. When you break down the signs, it saves your game.
Let's not consider that.
Sorry. I think it's worth it in the very first game because
you can open
that game was so revolutionary to me. I don't know why.
That's not justification.
Shut up.
Boy, you know, Ocarina of Time had the best Iron Boot system. You know why? Because that was an amazing game when I was a kid. That's just how things are. No. I think they're worth it because they add a challenge to the game and you can do very useful things for them. Case in point, the Toad houses.
Alright, fair enough. I just thought New Super Mario Brothers was one of the best games ever made, ever.
Alright, what can you do with them in NSMB Wii?
I don't remember.
You can...
Yeah, I don't remember.
You can go into Peach's Castle and buy something, can't you?
Hints. Hint movies. To find other star coins.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of a useless thing about them.
We used them.
We did.
But it was stupid.
Very stupid.
Like, you spend some to get some.
No, I wanted more backgrounds for my game.
You know, the not second screen that doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
NSMB 2, what can you do with them?
I don't remember. That's the thing I really don't remember.
Isn't it just like they count for 50 coins or something? Because that's what NSMB 2 was.
I think it is. Because NSMB 2 was just focused around coin collection. That entire... Can we say that game is a collection quest?
Yeah.
NSMB 2 is a collection...
Wait. We'll get to that.
I just want to state it.
Okay.
NSMB 2 is one giant collection quest. If you thought we weren't gonna call a game one giant collection quest, you were wrong. Continue on, Andy.
I'll say why James is wrong in a minute.
No, just tell me why I'm wrong now.
NSMB U. Did we ever find out what you can do with those?
No, I don't remember at all.
I don't remember either. Wait. No, that was just
NSMB and NSMB Wii were the only ones that actually had a memorable use for the star coins.
Even if one was stupid.
NSMB did it right with purchasing different backgrounds for your second screen, which I thought was cool. It's a little thing that people would think, oh, I could have spent this on something else. But no, fuck you. Also, it unlocked a new world. If you spent all your coins, it unlocked World 9.
In the original?
Yes.
What was World 9?
Really, really difficult.
No, what was World 9?
I really don't remember.
Oh, NSMB Wii! That's how you collect all the star coins in a world and you unlock a level in World 9.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
no,
that's a good use.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Those were the only two games with memorable uses. Like
NSMB Wii did it better.
NSMB Wii definitely did it better.
More game for your buck.
Ooh, you're right. Did
you're right.
3D World do that too? Or did they not do star coins? What?
Green stars.
Oh yeah.
I think you had wait, no, that's story related, isn't it?
No, I was just wondering if it did star coins. I don't remember.
No, it did green stars.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
I don't know, you're barking up a tree.
Or the Super Mario Galaxy 2 Comet Medals.
I don't remember what they do.
Once you collect them, like after a certain point in the game, comets pass by that galaxy. Only if you have the Comet Medal, you can get another star.
Huh. Would that count as story related?
No.
All right, fine.
I mean, that's another gray area.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I like that concept. I like that thought.
It's one coin, so it's easy, kind of.
Yeah. Just gotta
Plus, with the linear level design of Galaxy 2, you'll find it.
Don't think it was very linear, but sure. He takes a drink every time I'm wrong.
Alright, is that it for
I think that's
medals?
good.
Worth it?
Yeah, worth it.
Twilight Princess Post Souls. Essentially the same thing as the gold
I never collected them all.
Gold Skeletullas. I don't remember the rewards, to be honest, but I know the story behind them was kind of touching.
What about the Dead Warrior. And Twilight Princess, the Dead Warrior extra fighting techniques.
Okay, yeah. I don't remember his name. Hero's
Also,
Soul or something? I don't know.
Can you put down Golden Sun? The Djinn.
Fine.
Thank you.
Oh, Hero Shade.
Yeah, him. The extra battle techniques you get from the Hero Shade. I think that's worth it. I think that's very worth it, because it really opens up how you can take down Ganondorf.
Sure, that's all you can use him for. Just like the Fierce Deity's Mask.
Actually, that's story-related. You have to learn the first one.
You have to learn the first one, but not any of the others.
So, gray area?
No.
Fair enough. I thought it was cool fighting the Hero Shade and then figuring out later that he's your father. Spoiler alert! Yeah, he says...
He says my son, just as a teacher would.
I don't think so, but sure! I will let Andy have that point. You get 1 point, Andy. Good job. How's that feel? Are you going to take a drink because I'm wrong?
Considering it. So worth it?
Yeah, I think the Hero Shade is worth it.
Alright.
The Poe Souls, I have no idea. Those are something I never tried to do.
The story behind them I thought was nice, so... It was cool. Poes are hard to find and take down, though.
I would have no idea. I never tried to collect them all.
'Cause you're a fool.
I probably
You
am.
Go to school.
I go to school sometimes.
Very rarely.
True.
I'd say they're worth it.
Yep. Alright, continue on.
Wind Waker, the Joy Pendant.
This is his.
story related, but it's another Hero Shade thing.
How so?
You have to give the Joy Pendants to the teacher so you can go to her condo, and then in there is a Triforce chart.
Then I don't think it counts.
Why not?
Because it's story related.
If you give her more, then you get the Hero's Charm, a heart piece.
Wait, are you saying like in there you get a Hero's Charm, in there you get a heart piece?
What did I... Yes.
Okay, I was confused because you were just making motions. I was like, what the fuck is he doing? That's weird. Why did they flip that?
I don't know.
That's really dumb.
Getting the Hero's Charm at the end of the Savage Labyrinth, you don't need it anymore. You get the Hero's Charm for the Savage Labyrinth, so you can be prepared for the Savage Labyrinth.
That's a really dumb concept.
Uh-huh.
That's a really... Wow, I suck. Because I'm the shitty HD remake. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you yourself do anyway.
I'm gonna go cry.
Anyway, Wind Waker Joy Pendants, not HD, Wind Waker Joy Pendants for the Hero's Charm.
In the original game.
Yeah.
In him.
Yeah.
In him. All of his joy.
Yes, worth it.
Well, that's because you loved Wind Waker. A lot. Like, that's his favorite game right there. If you're seeing this, you are seeing his favorite game. It's probably blurry, but it's his favorite game. This is one of the worst games ever to him.
Anyway.
I think it's worth it. Sure, why not?
Alright.
I like the Hero's Charm. I never really got it. Or used it. Like, when you have it, do you just equip it automatically, or do you have to...
Yeah.
Oh. I don't really see a point...
I think you might be able to take it off.
I don't really see a point to it, but I like the look of it.
What do you mean you don't see the point?
I mean, I just judge how many hits it takes to take down an enemy. I never really...
That's what the life meter does.
I never really considered Zelda enemies to have a life meter. That's the thing. Like, Zelda... I never saw Zelda games as enemies having a life meter.
How it works is like, your default sword counts as 1 sword strike, the jump strike counts as 2, and then the Master Sword is 2 sword strikes, the jump strike is 4, and that's it.
Yeah, I just never... Yeah, that's how I judged it. I never really saw them as having a life bar.
Yeah, that's how everyone judges it. Probably.
That's interesting to me. Alright, continue on.
I find it useful. The island charts.
Island charts in Wind Waker.
From the Fishman.
From the Fishman.
Fishman.
I have no idea on this one. This is Andy's.
You have to feed the fish, so it'll mark the island on your chart.
Oh, I thought you meant the treasure charts.
No.
Oh. Did those count or no?
No.
Are you sure? I mean, the Triforce charts, obviously not. Because those are story related.
You know, our rule earlier was that you had to get a reward for doing it.
Yeah.
And you had to see whether or not the reward was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get a reward for the island charts. You just have a full map. So
I like that reward.
It's not a legitimate reward, though. It's just like the bottles. You don't get anything for them except the bottles.
Then we can still use it, but...
Alright, I got you this couch and this chair and all this other stuff on the scavenger hunt. What do I win? All this stuff on the scavenger hunt.
Did you bring a pencil?
No?
No. Go along with it. Do you have a pencil?
No, I don't.
I'm trying to do a joke.
Tell me what to say.
Yes. Really excited. Do you have a pencil?
Yes!
Do you have a speed sign not ending in 0 or 5?
Yes!
Do you have a lock of your mom's hair?
Yes.
Great! You won! You're supposed to go along with the enthusiasm here. Whatever. Fine. He ruined the joke.
Alright,
jackass.
so never mind the island chart thing. Disqualified.
I like the island charts.
Disqualified.
I mean, feeding the fish was kind of a pain in the ass, but go
I
ahead.
just said disqualified.
I know you did.
Is that it for Wind Waker?
I'm trying to think here. What else did they have? The hearts of your enemies.
No.
Would the heart pieces count? Because
no, that's another bottle thing.
I mean, why can't we count it?
That's another bottle thing.
How so? You
have, once you get all the heart pieces.
more life.
Uh-huh. Does anyone say, hey, congratulations, here's a thing?
Yes.
No.
I do, to myself. Good job, me.
Have a cookie.
Thank me.
No. That doesn't count. It's
Fine.
another bottle deal.
Damn it. Fine, continue.
So, NSMB2, the million coin collection thing.
I think that's funny. That entire game is one big collection quest.
No, it isn't.
We agreed it was before, though.
I said I'm going to say why you're wrong in a few minutes.
Okay, then tell me why I'm wrong.
You don't have to collect the coins. You don't have to.
You still do anyway. You still do.
What? Just out of...
Compulsive collection.
Yeah. You don't have to. All you have to
Then
do
why are
is...
we counting it?
Because it's not story related.
Yeah, but what's the reward?
A different title screen.
Really? If you collect 1 million coins?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
If you collect 9,999,999, you get another title screen.
What is it?
More gold.
There's even more gold than the gold you had before.
It's a whole lot of effort. A lot of grinding.
And one hell of a lot of coins.
You can get 1,700 coins on the first level. So I was gonna get 1 million by just playing that over and over.
It didn't really
I
work
didn't
for
have fun.
I don't think anybody would have fun doing that.
That game is a pretty big grind fest if you want to get to 1 million, so I decided not to.
Good game, but NSMB did it better.
What, million coins?
No, just the game overall. NSMB, we did the entire series the best, but...
This is a review show now.
No, it's not. Alright, continue on.
Golden Sun, the Dijin.
The Dijin. I think it's worth it. With every Dijin you get a new ability, you get more Psi Energy attacks, and you get more HP, more defense, more attack. It's just a giant climb up the wall into being awesome. And you get more summons. You gonna be a dick to me all day? And you get more summons, which is totally awesome. It is beautiful. The only problem is the summons. When you use your Dijin for the summons, all your stats go down. All of them. It is depressing and sad. Just like Andy.
How do you get Dijin?
You collect them.
Alright.
You find them and then you fight them.
What happens when you get all of them?
You have them all. Your stats are at their highest besides gaining
it's
level.
a bottle deal.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. You get more summons every time. You get more stuff. This isn't a bottle deal. You don't just have more Dijin. You have higher stats. You have more attacks. You have more summons. This isn't just having a bottle.
Well, James, when you get a bottle, what do you have? You have
Another bottle.
a fairy. or a potion, or grandma soup.
This is not an or situation, though. This is an and.
Alright, what do you get when you get the Wind Waker island charts? You get that island, and you know where they are, and you know where the treasure chart is, and you know where to go. If you don't get...
Yeah, but there's no end game there.
Exactly. There's no end game.
There's an end game here, though.
What is it?
More stats. More powers.
When you get all of them, does someone say, here's an extra plus 10 to all your stats for having all the Dijin instead of that one last one?
Yes, by having the last Dijin.
Does not count.
It does count. I think it counts.
It doesn't count.
It counts. I can't believe you're deleting that. You are an ass.
You have to get a reward for completing...
The reward is more stats!
The reward for getting all the gold Skulltulas is... I don't remember what exactly.
It's a heart piece.
Okay, and then whenever you walk back in the building, you get it.
You can get 200
rupees.
Yeah, you can get 200 rupees from the guy that gave you a
That's
heart piece.
a reward. Constantly feeding one, but that's a reward for getting all those items. For the Dijin and Golden Sun, from the sound of it, you don't get anything for getting them all.
More stats.
For each one.
Yes! That's why collecting each one is so worth it. So worth it.
That's great, but it doesn't have an end result.
I think it does.
It doesn't.
I think it does. We need more.
We didn't do the top 3.
Top 3?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't? Okay, go ahead. Start there.
The Tales of Grace is F, hotel requests.
Every time you go into an inn or a hotel in Tales of Grace's F, they always have a mission waiting for you. Usually they have a mission.
A list of missions.
List of missions waiting for you. Some are from a previous town you've been to, some are from the new town, some are for future towns. Fine. That's cool. Every mission is different, but all of them involve collecting something. All of them. You know they do.
I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead.
I'll let you finish.
No, I'm done.
Okay. Well, every time you go into an inn, there's a list of quests where it's like, I need the following items. Could be 5 eggs, or a legendary feather that's really rare drop, or something like that. The reason we're including this is, once you do all of them, no, you don't get a reward, but each request in the hotel is its own quest. So once you do that, it's its own reward.
Sounds vaguely like the Dijin, Andy.
It isn't.
Collecting each one has its own reward. More stats, more attacks.
It isn't.
This is... Yes, it is, Andy. It's basically the same principles we're talking about here.
Tales of Grace's F, those are listed as their own individual quests, and you get a reward for completing them. In Golden Sun, it isn't a quest. Collecting all of them is a quest.
And collecting them individually.
Actually, no. Collecting all of them isn't a quest because there's no reward.
Yeah, there is. More stats.
Is finding a rupee in Zelda a quest?
No, but that's not... Those aren't rare.
It's still a challenge, and you still get a reward.
They're not rare.
How rare is a Dijin?
Very.
How many are there?
Let me think. I think it depends on which game you play, but I believe there's 16 in the first. There's 32 in the second. Then there's 16 in the third.
Doesn't sound very rare in the second.
Well, you have more. No. I'm trying to think here. No, there's 16 in the second, too.
Oh.
You have 4 more party members, but there's not 16 more Dijin.
Alright, well, finding those individual Dijin is not a quest all their own.
Albeit very difficult.
Time. In Grace's F, the reason we're including this is once you do all the hotel quests, which are quests in and of themselves.
They are. They're annoying.
Doing all of them isn't a quest.
True.
You understand what I mean when I say quest now, right?
Yeah.
It's a thing that you set out to do specifically to get a reward at the end of that quest.
Yes.
Okay. As I use quest in the definition of quest, shut up.
That's fine. I don't care.
You understand now, yes?
Yes, I've understood the whole time.
Good. So, the Tales of Grace's F Hotel quests. We're not going to go through every single one.
No, we're not. They're awful.
We're just going to comment on all of them generally.
That's why we needed the soul orbs.
Yeah, but we gave like 5 at a time. I think it's only because we maxed out at
I think we have to
99.
address this, Andy.
What?
The soul orbs.
What?
How awful that quest is.
Don't bother saying it. don't bother speaking of it. We got to think more generally about the hotel quests.
Fine, we will address it at the end. The hotel quests, are they worth it?
Depends, but overall, yeah.
I would agree with him, because most of the prizes are gald, which is money in that series. Specified items, weapons, armor, accessories.
What's it called? Title points? Skill points?
Title points. Yes.
Whatever you do to upgrade titles. The title system in that game is great.
The title system in that game is perfect. Namco Bandai, or Bandai Namco. I have no idea what your name is anymore.
Nambai Banco.
Nambai Banco. Thank you for developing Smash Brothers and bring back the Tales of Grace's F title system. It worked. It was wonderful. It was fun. It helped the game move along to the next step.
Anyway, you can also get like more legitimate rewards, like weapons, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or like rare one-time use items in battle.
You also get, I believe you get the item to go to the Aquasphere thing, right?
Huh?
The giant dungeon in the sky. Dungeon in the sky!
Maybe. That's not an Aquasphere.
I have no idea what it is.
It's the Halo thing.
It's a giant satellite of some kind. I have no fucking idea.
It's not a satellite.
It's weird. I think they're worth it. Hotel Quest's worth it.
Yeah,
yes.
They're fun. Nice addition.
They're okay.
The Tales of Xillia 2 jobs.
We have not completed them, but...
So we don't know if there's a quest at the end of them. But each one individually is a quest.
Then do we have to count the debt we have to pay off? Because that's technically a quest.
Well, we don't know what the reward is, so we can't like comment on whether or not it's worth it.
Well, but we don't know if the jobs are a quest.
Plus, it's story.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We have to go to this place. Well, we can't. We got to pay off the debt to get there. All right, then let's pay the debt. Not story.
I think it's more plot demanding than it is plot related.
Yeah. Plot demanded.
Yeah.
So, the jobs.
The jobs in Tales of Xillia 2. Just like the hotel quests in Tales of Grace's F, they are all their own quests for the most part. All of them yield different rewards. All of them yield different stipulations that you have to follow. The only change here is that most of the quests involve fighting monsters. And you've noticed that some of the quests repeat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
More so than Grace's F.
More so than Grace's F.
Grace's F was like...
Go, do this, come back.
You had to get a feather, so that meant you had to kill a thing to get the feather.
Yeah.
But Xillia 2,
yeah, this is
literally killed the thing.
Yeah, go and kill 5 of the birds to come back and get a reward. And the quests do repeat after a while. They do reappear. I've noticed that. It is annoying. It's hard to keep track of.
I know.
I'm glad you know. You know I know you know.
Aw, thanks. Brothers.
Brothers. Brothers?
Brothers.
Brothers.
Butter.
Butters.
I can't believe it's not butter. Can't believe it's not brothers.
Would Minecraft Diamond Armor count as a quest?
No.
Because it's not story. There's basically no story in the entire game.
You don't have to... Like, the thing for getting diamond armor is getting diamond armor.
Yes. That's the end game.
That's it.
Yeah, I know.
So
Would
it's
that
like
count
the
here?
island charts. No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because there is a reward.
I think since there is no story, like you said, fighting the Wither and getting the Nether Star and then being able to make a beacon, that's not worth it. That's like a quest you don't have.
I don't know what he's talking about.
All right.
How do you summon the Wither? Is that a collection quest all its own?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what you have to do to get the Wither. I've never fought the Wither, never seen the Wither myself.
Minecraft is another gray area since there is no story, so you can't really count anything as story.
Can we just say that the story is you have to fight the Ender Dragon?
Because since the credits play, that technically is the final boss.
So
the Wither is technically a side quest.
There we go. Minecraft has a story.
Just think under those terms.
Yes, for the time being, because we don't want to call Minecraft one giant collection quest, because
it is.
It basically is.
Alright, so...
Collect this, collect that.
To get to the Wither, you have to kill a bunch of Wither skeletons, get the skulls, and then once you do that, you can fight the Wither. So, the reward for getting the 3 Wither skulls is fighting the Wither. Worth it?
I don't know. What does fighting the Wither get you?
Fighting the Wither.
Anything else?
Killing it is another story.
Okay. I don't know. I've never fought the Wither. I don't know how difficult it is, how much fun it is.
Then
Fighting the Ender Dragon is a pain in the dick.
let's not consider that then. Alright, so killing the Wither, which we'll say is another quest for fun, gets you the Nether Star.
I don't know what that is.
What that does is you can use it to make a beacon. What a beacon is like a giant area of effect that you can set to make your player run faster, mine faster, be physically stronger.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's kind of useless, because once you kill the Wither, what else is there to do aside from just make more diamond armor? Just for fun.
Fight the Ender Dragon again? Summon another Wither?
You can't, and you can, but you don't. That's stupid. Stupid.
I fought the Ender Dragon. I'm gonna summon another. Oh yeah, you see your Ender Dragon? I raise you another Ender Dragon.
That's right, they're making out!
I brought a dragon to a dragon fight. Wow, that could have been bad.
Dragon fright.
Dragon fright. Dra.
Making the beacon isn't exactly worth it, if you ask me.
Alright, fair enough. I guess that makes sense.
One of the games!
Let's see.
Nah.
I'm thinking here. Like, what other games have collection quests like that?
Oh, 1,000 Year Door, isn't there a job system thingy?
Yes! Most of those rewards are coins.
Okay.
Some of them are, like, small healing items, like a mushroom or something.
Others are...
More coins.
How?
One of them has a cooking disc. So you can cook with 2 recipes. 2 items, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
To make
that's
more
worth
recipes.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth it. Because you can make, you know, the love pudding.
Since in
And the Jelly Ultra.
Since we considered the star coins in New Super Mario Bros. A thing, because you can spend them, star pieces in Paper Mario and 1,000 Year Door.
Star piece?
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
Oh! Yes! Okay, yes.
I need a visual demonstration for when James...
I was thinking Shine Sprites.
No. Oh, that's another thing, but no.
Why don't those count? Those aren't story related.
Not yet.
Okay, okay. Star pieces in Paper Mario and Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Worth it. Very worth it, I believe. Because you can purchase stronger badges, even though some of them you can find out in the wild sometimes. It's rare. Very rare.
Black market.
Black market, there you go. Black market and Paper Mario. Welcome to the black paper.
Welcome to the dark instruction paper.
The dark instruction manual. Anyway, the star pieces, I believe, are very worth it. I've never collected all of them myself, because that is... Whew, you are donating your life. And I don't have time to do that. Right, Andy?
Yep.
Exactly. I'm 21. I have more life to life than life does.
He's 21 and he's doing this right now.
I'm having fun. I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Because you can purchase more badges. There's some beautiful badges in there. Like, wow. They were like, hey guys, what are some really powerful badges we can put in here? Let's see the enemy's HP. You don't even have to use the tattle ability. And you looked at me.
Huh?
You looked at the development team, Andy, as the head of Paper Mario when you heard this idea, and you were like, yes. And they went along and did it.
Shine Sprites from 1,000 Year Door.
Yes.
Hang on. How do they work? Remind me.
You get a Shine Sprite, or a few Shine Sprites, and you can use the Shine Sprites to power up a specific partner. It increases their basic stats and gives them a brand new attack.
So it's not the random blue boxes from the original Paper Mario where you just hit it and all of a sudden they're powered. Like you can't store them.
Right.
Okay, in there.
Oh, okay, good.
Shine Sprites are worth it.
Shine Sprite's very worth it.
The
You
blue
get
things from Paper Mario technically don't count.
Why?
Because finding them isn't a quest. It's another bottle thing.
You can't really... Is it because you can't really collect them?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Shine Sprites you can collect, you can hoard, you can just have weak partners for the whole game. But then if you use them, you get stronger partners.
Everyone wins.
Everyone wins.
You can just have weak partners for the game. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, have fun. Jackass. I see you there. I see you.
Oh, the museum from Sticker Star.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Not worth it at all. No.
What'd you get at the end? I didn't.
You get another museum.
For what?
Music.
Oh, you just listen to the music?
And then another thing I forgot.
It doesn't have that good of a soundtrack.
You collect all the things and you collect all the stickers and you put them in the museum. It unlocks another museum.
Literally called things, by the way.
Yes.
They're like the vacuum and the giant fan.
No! No, Paper Mario dev team.
Sticker
no.
Star.
Sticker Star was good. It was a very good game. It wasn't great. It wasn't shit. It was just very good. But there were some mistakes you made. Like the museum. The museum was a really dumb idea.
The figurine gallery from Wind Waker.
That I never did. That is just a pain in the ass to me. Go ahead, Andy.
It kind of is. Once you complete it, you get a figurine of Link and the King of Red Lions. And that's it, because you can't get one by taking a picture of either of those.
What about the trophies in Smash Brothers? Because technically you do get a prize.
Well, first off, with the Wind Waker ones, I don't think are worth it. You don't really get a legitimate reward. But, what do you get at the end?
A thing that says you collected all the trophies. Congratulations.
No.
Okay, Smash trophies not worth it. What about the stickers?
No. Would you consider the challenges of Smash Brothers
4?
Yeah, to be the story? Because technically it is like the main goal system, and hence what you're meant to follow as though it's the story.
Then, yes.
Okay. Because for completing that story, you do get a bonus. Completing that challenge wall thing, that
you get another challenge wall.
In the 3DS version.
Yeah, you get 2 more.
Yeah.
I hope.
But then once you finish those, it's all, you get a thing.
I hope there's not a 4th page. I'll be so mad if there's a 4th page. I hope there's not. I hope there's not a 2nd page to the Wii U version either. I'd be so scared. I'd be like, nope, 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 no more of this.
Kirby Air Ride. What do you get for making the challenge wall golden? I already forget.
You get a thing that says it, and then the whole wall shines when you look over it.
Yeah, is that it?
Yes.
Not worth it.
I like that.
Consider each individual. Actually, that'd be another story mode too, wouldn't it be?
I think each mode has a different story mode. Racing is just racing. Anything that you try and do otherwise is side quest.
All right.
Top Ride is also racing. Anything you try and do is also side quest. City Trial, that's a difficult one because you have to prepare yourself for the event that happens afterwards.
All right. So is the challenge wall, each individual block, worth it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you get more music, you get more colors, you get more cars, you get more modes. It's just a lot of fun.
You get a lot.
You get to play as fucking D.
What about for Smash Brothers, each individual?
I think that's difficult, Andy. The challenges, like, can we talk about the events in Melee first?
Sure.
Because I think those are the story. I think those are story related to a point.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them are very story related, some of them are very not. Because a lot of them yield rewards, like extra characters, extra stages. A lot of don't. And then you go to Smash Brothers 4, none of them have extra stages or characters. You unlock all of that elsewhere. I think.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure of that, too.
That's the events. Those are the events, not the challenges?
Yes.
Okay.
So can we consider the events to be the story instead of the challenges?
No.
Why?
Why? How about this? We don't consider any of them story. Events and challenges are just 2 side questy things. So...
Because you can unlock most of the stuff doing other stuff anyway?
Sure.
Okay.
Which will allow us to consider each individual challenge as its own quest and each individual event as its own quest, as well as doing all of them.
Then very worth it.
Which?
Both. All of them.
There's 4.
All 4 are worth it. The Melee events yield usually yield a reward after a certain number, and those rewards eventually unlock more events until you reach event 51, which no one has ever beaten, and if you have, you haven't. I promise you, you haven't. It is a pain in the dick. Anyway, you unlock stages and characters in Melee doing certain events, or because this feeds into the reason why each individual one isn't a story, or you can go through different stuff to get these characters and stages, just like going through Classic or Adventure a whole bunch of times.
In Brawl, there's challenges. Is there events? Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. Some we haven't even beaten yet.
Alright, so overall, they're worth it.
I think they're worth it. Yes.
All 5. Because there's events in Melee, challenges and events in Brawl, challenges and events in Smash 4.
And what about challenges in Smash 4 3DS? Or does that count with the Wii U version?
Let's count it.
Okay, so 6. Because there's no events in 3DS. I wish there were. That'd be wonderful. Also, Nintendo, something you need to know. Please put a restart button in the events mode. I'm sick of having to go back.
We already finished them, so you don't have to.
Not all of them. There's 2 we haven't done.
Okay.
Please put a restart button in there. I know you did it with Smash. What is it called?
Brawl.
Target Smash. Smash Brawl.
Smash Brawl?
Smash Brawl. I know you did it in Target Smash where you could just restart the entire level. Do that for the events. I need it. I need it. I'm an idiot. I fuck up a lot. Please let me do that. Thank you, Nintendo. Also, Reggie Fils-Aimé, you're cool. I'd like to meet you one day.
Alright, so technically not story related. Luigi's Mansion getting all the money.
Getting all the money.
That technically isn't the story. It just changes. It gets you a different ending slightly a bit, which is its own reward. So let's not consider it story, because it doesn't really affect the story in the slightest.
Fair enough. I think that's very fair.
A certain amount of money, you get a different mansion at the end.
I like the biggest mansion. I did get the biggest mansion.
Of course you did.
Once. And I believe beating the game yields its own reward. I mean, you get a stronger poltergeist every single time. You get more money every single time. It's easier to suck up ghosts. It's easier to find money. You're more likely to find a bigger mansion at the end of the game with each individual playthrough that you play consecutively. You can't just play it, turn it off, start again. No.
James doesn't know what he's talking about.
I know a lot of things.
Is it worth it to get all the money in Luigi's Mansion and get the highest grade mansion at the end?
That is another gray area.
Why?
To me, I think it's worth it. But to somebody who just wanted to play the game for the story, who didn't really care about the money, they could give 2 shits. I think it's worth it.
That goes for all side quests, James.
What do you mean?
Do you think someone who wanted to play for the story would really care about the Tales of Grace's F Hotel quests?
No?
Exactly. So how is this a gray area with Luigi's Mansion?
Good point. Okay, then yes, I think it's worth it. That's just me, though. Andy?
I don't.
Why?
I mean, finding all that money, that's a lot of, like...
I think it's fun.
That's some speedrun stuff right there.
I think it's fun. I am James, and I think it's fun. Message approved. Anything to add to that? I didn't think so.
Is that it?
There's more collection quests in games that we're just not thinking of.
So overall, as a concept, are they good?
Most are. Most are not. I think it's about half and half, depending on what you play, how you play it. How...
As a concept, are they good?
Yes. I think as a concept, collection quests, fetch quests, trading quests are all a good. Good B. Good B. Kill.
People think of them as padding. If it's padding, then it's good padding.
It is. I mean, certain collection trading... Forget the other word. Collection trading. Fetch quests are very pointless.
Some.
Some are very, very pointless. Like,
so long as they have a legitimate reward, then yay.
Yeah. Like the Golden Sun to Jin. Very legitimate. He doesn't agree with me, but I agree with me. And I'm worth 500 points. Don't kill me. Any other quests?
No, I think that's it for my head.
Because I can't think of
For
any.
my head. Eh.
Yeah, I can't think of any more. I'm kind of stumped. Stumpy.
Is that it then? We didn't really prove anything this time, we just talked.
Yeah, we didn't really have to. We were just talking about collection quests. How much we liked them, how much we hated them. Nothing terrible, nothing awful, nothing that'll improve your life, nothing that'll deter it.
Do you think they should be sacrificed for to have more story in it?
No.
Why?
Side quests such as these, they add personality and fun to a game. If you are...
Additional.
Yes, additional fun to a game. Because I can't think of an example right now, but can you think of a very story-heavy game that has very little room for other shit? I'm thinking The Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Last of Us is a very...
Skyward Sword.
How? How Skyward Sword?
What else do you do in there?
A lot of stuff. Okay, you have a point. I can't think of anything. All I could think was heart pieces and the gratitude crystals, but I can't think of anything else.
Good.
I'm going to use The Last of Us
as an example.
Go ahead. The Last of Us is a very story-heavy game. There is very little wiggle room for fun. I mean, if the game is beautiful, I agree with it, but there was very little room for side quests or extra playability or some shit. I know you threw in an online mode, Naughty Dog, albeit a very okay worky one, but we needed more side quests. We needed more fun.
Well, the thing is, Last of Us is a very serious, no-nonsense game.
That's why it's not a very good example.
Alright, think of another.
Just go with Skyward Sword. Go ahead, Andy.
Skyward Sword. That's supposed to be a game about fun, but the story is really long, and the story feels lazy sometimes because you have to just revisit the same area with no changes to it at all to progress in the story. So, I mean, you could have just taken the effort to put in another side quest. And the ones that are in there are uninteresting, if you ask me. So, I feel like that's a game, like coming out of Wind Waker and Majora's Mask, you get Skyward Sword. That's a prime example of sacrificing all the fun that the previous two games had and putting it into a story that Skyward Sword had, which is a very long and expansive story, but isn't. It just gets tiring.
Side quests like collection, fetch, and trading, they are a separate entity from normal side quests where you just go and fight some shit. Right? Would you agree with that?
Let's not go into that.
No, I'm just saying, like, they have their own justification.
That's a whole lot of stipulation. Speculation, stipulation.
Information. He's pulling up his pants. I think they're falling.
Yeah. I'm sitting down. Anyway.
And?
Oh.
So, yeah, I think side quests in games are very, very worth it. I think
necessary.
More games need them. Like some...
Oh! Ratchet and Clank, the Rhino.
I think it's very worth it.
Yeah, okay.
The Rhino in all the Ratchet and Clank games is very worth it.
You collect the blueprints, and then once you assemble them, you get the Rhino.
You actually have to buy the Rhino. You assemble the blueprints, and then you buy the Rhino.
Okay, sure.
No, you do.
Fine.
And it's a lot of money.
Rip you a new one. Anyway.
The Rhino is a very, very, very good weapon. It is a very helpful, happy weapon. Delicious, delicious weapon.
Anyway, back to the prior topic.
Question for you. This might not be a good question, but would you consider some of the DLC to be a side quest?
What? DLC of what?
Video games in general. Because think about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends.
Let's look at the Smash DLC then. Is that a side quest?
What does it give you to do?
Fantastic question. I had a point there.
How
I
about
forgot.
Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors.
It does add levels to the story mode, but it also adds new side quests.
And the adventure
that are
maps.
specifically designated as side quests.
Yes. Hyrule Warriors DLC is a side quest. I think.
Some of it.
What else? Well, besides the characters. Because obviously.
Some of it adds story mode.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The rest just adds adventure maps, which. We didn't talk about that. Hyrule Warriors.
As far as we know, you don't get anything for beating all the squares in it.
Well, you get weapons and shit. Like, beating all of them individually, you get weapons and shit.
Deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think they're worth it. Yep.
Yep.
You get items
overall.
Every single time. You get new items, you get more money. It's just very worth it.
Nope.
What?
You don't get new anything every single time.
No, you just get, like, materials and shit.
Well, that's in the battle itself. That's not as a direct result of complete.
I think that's a direct result, because you don't get it if you don't complete it.
Well, James, you don't really get trophies unless you play through certain game modes in Smash Brothers, or play through.
Give me the ruler. Thank you.
Ow. That's as a result of the fight, not the circumstances of the fight.
I still think it's worth it.
Anyway.
Sign us out, Andy.
Okay, we didn't really prove anything.
No, we didn't even have to. What you're gonna say is just remember, I'm the good game and he's the shitty remake.
Okay. Just remember, I'm the good game.
And I'm the shitty remake. Thank you for tuning in for this Squarecast. See you all next time.